Wait. Wait. Crystal here from Elite Hair Care USA. Good morning. Happy Saturday. I hope everybody is having an amazing Saturday so far. I mean, it's only 10:30 Eastern time, so I don't really think that we've started much of life yet. But I'm in the salon working today. I have a couple clients. So we are going to be okay, working live, doing what we need to do, that kind of thing. All right, cool. So I gotta figure out why this doesn't work. I'm trying to use this microphone now, and it's not really helping me. It gives me better quality. Can you hear me? Check, check. Pat, can you hear me? Come on now. A lot, yeah. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. You want a mask? I can get you one.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Yes,
good.
please.
Let me get you one. And that's always an option for you, just so you know. I have a lot of clients that they want to be talking to you. So anytime you want a mask, the masks are disposable. And they cover half the face from the nose, well, under the eyes down.
I thought it was like a COVID mask.
Oh, well, this was, I actually did buy these during COVID, but I bought so many. I'm gonna have you, okay, so look up for me. And then you leave the bottom open so you can breathe. Can you guys hear me like I have a microphone on? Oh, well, this was, I actually did buy these. Clearly not. Hello? Is that clear?
They say they can hear you.
Yeah, they're hearing me from the other audio though. Is that clear? All right, pros. So we are going to be doing a retouch relaxer with my first client. She's been relaxed before. So as you guys can tell, her hair is nice and straight. She gets a relaxer about 4 times a year. So she kind of stretches them to the 10 to 14 week mark. And then she continues from there. Okay, I can't hear myself now. That's gonna drive me nuts. Are you getting fancy on me? Listen, this DJI microphone is not fancy. I'm about to tell them they can have it back. Now, of course, if you're new here, let's go ahead and get this out the way. I need everybody who's on the live right now, double tap that screen, show YouTube how amazing my channel is. Show your girl some love. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. Okay, it's not going to put you in a subscription service by you just double tapping that screen and thumbsing up the live. And then, of course, another thing that you can do that is free is share the live on your social media so other people can join and learn how to better take care of their hair as well. No, we're not doing any color today, Pat. No color today. So she normally does that, you said 2 weeks after?
Yeah.
2 weeks after her retouch point appointment, which at that time, that's also when you're going to do your protein. So you do your protein 2 to 3 weeks after your relaxer. But you can do those together. But the protein would be, no, protein is, from my particular clients, protein is traditionally done every 2 to 3 weeks, well, not every, 2 to 3 weeks after your retouch.
And if you think you need it, then
No, it's not even a thing you need. It's because we break the hair down doing a relaxer, and you're breaking the bond. So protein is going to help to rebuild or strengthen those bonds that we broke. And relaxed hair is very fragile hair. It sheds very easily. It breaks very quickly. So that is why after a relaxer, I always recommend 2 to 3 weeks after that relaxer, you do your protein.
Okay.
And then after that protein, that is when it's more like a band-aid on the boo-boo. Hey, I'm shedding a whole lot. I think I need something that's going to help me with the shedding. Something like that, where it could be you had a cold, virus, something, and you just notice that you're shedding more. Then at that point, that's when you're like, okay, what can I do? Protein would be recommended at that point. So like my relaxer service is kind of just straightforward. I do the relaxer. I use the manufacturer specifications. Like I don't add additional proteins and stuff like that after the relaxer, because it's actually, you're not supposed to really be doing protein with a relaxer. So that's why it's no different from you stretching to say I want to wait to do my color. It's the same reason with the protein.
It's too strong.
Yeah, because the relaxer system, really you need to be hydrating and like softly strengthening with a relaxer. Using a protein, protein kind of works in the opposite, because it can dehydrate the hair and then leave the hair, brittle, coarse, that kind of thing. So, for the way that I've always learned it, protein is definitely something that I do 2 to 3 weeks after.
Okay.
Yeah. And then after that, you're just at your traditional deep conditioning service, unless there's an acute issue where we would need to do another protein. But that is, again, based on the situation at that time.
Does it look like I need protein now?
I won't say it looks like you need it now, because you're in dire need of a relaxer. And when that's another thing that I would mention to you. When you stretch relaxers as far as you do, you run the risk of it breaking more than if you were to keep it on a consistent schedule.
Okay.
Because at this point, you're not giving the hair what it's used to, what it needs to survive, and you're allowing that new growth to get so coarse. I use that word. I don't want to say nappy, but coarse, that now every time you part your hair, it's popping.
Yes, I had to wash it a couple times just to condition it so that it wouldn't do that.
Yeah, because you're stretching your relaxers way too far apart, in my opinion. For your hair texture, you lose more than you gain.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you recommend the 6 to 8 weeks?
I don't even do that, to be quite honest. It's really it's per client. So some of my clients, they're at a 6 week point, and even then I'll look at their roots and I'm like, we can stretch it 2 more weeks. Right? And then some of my clients, I would traditionally say between week 8 and week 10 is when you should be doing your retouch, because at that point you have at least a quarter of an inch to half an inch of new growth, and at that point you're not stretching it so far that now the hair is popping every time you move it. Like as I was parting you today, if your hair felt so fragile, because I feel like I'm pulling it apart.
Yeah.
So it's definitely something that I would say to evaluate. Once again, lifestyle has a lot to do with it too. If you work out, those kinds of things, your roots are going to definitely be a little more in need faster than people like myself who don't work out.
What do you think about braids? Braiding hair, the issues with braiding hair, because I interchange relaxers with braids sometimes.
So I'll say this. Relaxed hair is not meant to be in not so protective styles for long periods. Because you end up, again, the hair starts to shed more. It's already highly porous. It's already fragile in a sense. And then you're now allowing, these braids that, number one, stretches the hair out. Well, it's already fragile enough. You've already changed the elasticity because you're straight and you're porous. And then you go and you put a style in that is 8, 12, 14-week style. And then you come back and now your hair is dehydrated. One, that's the biggest complaint. It starts with dehydration. It's dry, it's brittle, right? Because you can't do anything while those braids are in.
Right.
And then at the same time, you're also shedding and losing way more hair because it's not able to do what it naturally would do, which is, of course, you shed hair, 50 to 100 hairs a day that you don't even see. So now you go and do these braids, and it's almost like it metastasizes. Like it just literally becomes a whole mound of hair when it could have been a small amount of hair.
So what are the protective styles for the relaxed?
Well, you can do any protective style as a relaxed girl, but it's just not meant for consistent basis. If you're relaxed so that you can wear your hair and it's manageable. You're not relaxed so that you can do protective styles. You get what I mean? So you can, it's not to say you can't, like I get weaves, I wear wigs, but I don't do them 12 weeks at a time.
Okay.
You know, like when I was having surgery, I got braids then, but as soon as my surgery was done, I gave them braids like 4 weeks. And I took them out because I have fine textured hair. So I know the characteristics of my hair. I know what my hair is going to do, and it did exactly what I said. It just felt extremely thin. It felt like it was stretched out. It was really weak because that's what happens. So it's not to say you can't, you just need to do it with moderation.
Sometimes I just want to cut it off. So much to do. A lot of people are going nuts. You know, a lot of my friends are getting off now, and I'm just like,
Well, I'm gonna be honest. Any style you choose, there's maintenance and there's a downside to everything you choose. I have clients who have natural hair, and their hair is the worst I've seen. And they're natural because they think that now being natural makes you invincible. When it doesn't. Everything has maintenance. A man can't even go a month without a haircut. So what would make you think that we don't have maintenance and we have hair? Right? At the same time, you know, it's just more like you have to just understand the type of hair you have, the texture of hair you have, and what your hair requires for it to thrive. It's not going to match what she has. It's not going to match what he has. Locks is another one, okay? You can have locks, but guess what happens to locks over time?
They thin out.
They thin out. Why do they thin out?
Tension.
Tension. Why? What's another reason why they thin out?
Dehydration.
Okay, because it's really matted hair, and that matted hair doesn't retain moisture, right? What's another reason why they thin out?
Lack of maintenance.
Well, I would put that with kind of tension, right? So here's the thing with locks, and I hope everybody is following on YouTube so you guys can understand. There is a consequence for everything that we do to our hair. There is no perfect hair, right? So with locks, my issue with locks is when you start locks, you're starting at a very strong base. Can you guys hear me? It didn't fall behind. Did I turn this off? Is this off? Now I'm getting. All right, can you guys hear me now? If you can hear me, give me some thumbs up. If it's nice and clear, give me some thumbs up. And then I'll make my point about the locks. Okay, very good. All right, so locks, I want you guys to use this analogy. When there's a tree in your yard, the tree stump is the strongest part, meaning let me back up. What's the strongest part of a tree?
The base.
The base or the roots, right?
Right.
Okay. When we have a hurricane, because we're in Florida, what traditionally comes off the most on a tree?
Branches.
Why?
Because they're the weakest.
They're the weakest. They are the ones that are kind of hanging. They're dangling, right? So I want you to think of locks the same way. When locks get started, they start at a strong base because they're at the strongest part of your head, which is right at the new growth, right? Every time you retwist it, you're retwisting the strongest part of your head, which is what? The new growth, right? As they get longer, gravity works against you. So now you have a twig holding on to the trunk of a tree. It's the opposite. Because now, as the lock grows, that trunk becomes bigger and bigger and bigger, but the base stays the same size. Okay. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So the longer it gets, the more fragile they get. Which is why they say people with locks should always get trims. They should definitely always evaluate if the locks are too heavy, because that's another thing. They get very heavy and now they create more tension at the root. They start pulling hair from the root because they are so long and heavy. Yeah. The base of the lock is staying the same size. If you start it with an inch, it's an inch.
Yeah.
But the lock itself grows bigger every time you add hair to it.
Mm.
Or every time you retighten it, it's still getting bigger and bigger. Every time they repair it, it gets heavier. Every time you do something to it, it gets heavier. So that now creates a whole situation of you're thinning, one. Two, you're really putting a lot of tension to the heads. That's how people end up with traction alopecia. Because the lock itself is literally putting weight down on it. And then, like you said, lack of maintenance. Okay, so they don't retwist for a while, but now you're not retwisting. And now you have this brand new fragile hair that literally is spread apart trying to hold on to this big tree stump.
Okay.
Does that make sense, you guys? If I'm making sense, I need everybody to throw some fire emojis on that screen. I try to make it as easy for everyone to understand, like a baby. Well, not really a baby, but you know what I mean. Everyone could understand. Chin down from your mama. So, that's another one. Like locks have a downside. Sister locks.
Yes. What about sister
People
locks?
run to sister locks, but think about it. Every time you retighten a sister lock, they are literally interlocking and knotting and pulling and tugging and pinching, right?
Yeah.
And then you have these little itty bitty locks that are like strands of hair, and it's the same thing because the base stays the same. You're literally taking it and twisting and interlocking and all of that. Interlocking leaves gaps in the hair too. So you're making the base weaker. You're making it weaker as you go along. I see so many people with sister locks, and they start with them. They have them for quite a bit of time, and then later on they have to end up cutting them because guess what? That lock itself cannot stay forever. It is going to literally do the same thing as traditional locks. And the maintenance on sister locks to me is invasive. I think it looks very painful. It looks painful, and if it hurts when you're doing it, imagine what the hair is going through. Now we'll talk about relaxed hair. Relaxed hair, we're using relaxer to do what? Lay the cuticle down, make it straight. But with relaxing it, you're putting the hair through a lot of different chemical reactions to make it straight. So now it also makes the hair somewhat weaker. That's why people who are relaxed, we treat them like high porosity because you need more strength. You don't need moisture, you need strength. People who are natural, they don't traditionally need a lot of strength. They need more moisture because what is their problem? What's traditionally the problem for someone who's natural and low porosity?
Dryness.
Dryness. And if something is super dry, what does it do?
Doesn't perform well.
It doesn't perform well. If you're dehydrated, what happens to your body?
Fatigue.
Yep. Tired. Your organs start to fail. Hair is the same way, it's just not an organ. It happens. So again, is there a right or wrong answer? Is there a right hairstyle or wrong hairstyle? No. That's why maintenance is key. Understanding, your choice of whatever style you want, whether it be natural, relaxed, curly, straight. I don't care. I'm team whatever you want to be. That's me. I'd rather be team relaxer because I know what relaxer does for my hair. I thrive more with a relaxer. My hair is extremely healthy with a relaxer. I tried to go natural and I was miserable. So there is no, oh, you should go natural. So going natural is going to do what? Because I see people with natural hair and their hair is jacked up. They were better off being relaxed. People go natural now just so they can get a protective style and tell someone that they're natural. Like, let's make it make sense, y'all. Y'all know I'm going to give y'all the information for the free 99. You go natural just to cover it up. Oh, great. That was awesome. That made real sense. How you feeling?
Good.
Yeah. I'm going to let you process for just a moment. Everything else becomes dry and brittle. Absolutely. And that's the thing. If you stretch your relaxers too far, you can experience breakage, shedding, dehydration just the same. That doesn't change it. If you do your relaxers too often, it's now thin, dry, brittle. Same thing, breaking, shedding. There's not a right or wrong. It's all in what you do.
have you noticed some companies are shying away from relaxers? I used to use Cream of Nature all the time.
It's still around.
They're not making their box. You can't find it. Something's going on.
You know, a lot of these companies are still one company. You just don't know that they're one company. Like Clairol owns, or L'Oreal owns a lot of companies.
Oh, yeah?
And L'Oreal is one of the biggest manufacturers of relaxer.
Didn't know that, but yeah, Cream of Nature. If I used to use Cream of Nature during the pandemic, I permed it myself. I learned. Well, you know, I've been getting permed since I was a kid, so I watch.
Yeah. Well, it's one. You know, it's one of those things where now that I'm an actual manufacturer, like a brand, you have to take out the risk factor, which is one, but two, you're gonna go with what you sell most.
Yes.
Right? And if an item or a product that you offer is not performing, why keep it?
I hear, and I wonder if that's what happened with them, but like they were, so everyone was talking about it. Everyone's like, we cannot find Cream of Nature. Like literally, people are upcharging on Amazon. And I feel weird about buying off Amazon.
I love it.
Well, I mean, with relaxers, you never know what you're doing, but
well, I mean, it depends. Like you can control who you're buying it from too. So if I'm gonna buy a relaxer, am I gonna buy it from the Quita's store? Probably not. But if it's L'Oreal or somebody direct, and I can see that that's who the seller is, I don't have a problem with it. But it's no different from walking into the Walmart and buying it. Walmart could have had it on the shelf for 7 years.
That's
you wouldn't
true.
know.
That's true. It became a scavenger hunt for me, so I just gave up.
She said a scavenger hunt.
Like I had to look around. I found one in a random store. They had a lot, so I bought like 3. Then I couldn't find it again, so I was like, oh well. Then I tried Mizani, but I didn't know Mizani leaves a little texture behind it. Maybe it's the one.
Okay, so
the butter.
I was gonna say that. So every system is gonna be different. Some have more emollients than others. Mizani is one of the ones that have more emollients, but the counteraction to that is you have to leave it longer. The reason I stopped using Mizani is because Mizani is so easily accessible now. All the stores have been selling it. And I just think that that's dangerous because people think that you can mix and match with relaxing. I don't mix and match with relaxers.
What do you mean mix?
Mix and match meaning, I can buy this relaxer and then I'll use this company's neutralizer and then I'll use this company's conditioner. Stylists do it too. This is just my personal belief, not the standard. I'm just one of those people where I follow the manufacturer's specifications because now that I am a manufacturer, I know why. Sure. Like if I say, hey, I created the hair repair collection. I created the collection because I know that they complement each other and they're gonna feed off of each other. Instead, you go and get the shampoo, and then you go to Magic World and get Magic World conditioner, right? And then you go to Kaleidoscope and get their serum, and then you go to Just For Me and get their leave-in. Yeah. And then the first thing you want to say is, well, my hair's still not performing well. Well, you kind of jumped around. You're in 4 separate places with 4 different chemical compounds, 4 different formulations. Yeah. They do not complement each other, but you expect them to work. It's like saying I'm going to take my Mercedes and I'm going to go get Nissan parts. Right. But I expect it to perform like a Mercedes. Right. It won't. Yeah. So, that's kind of just my take. Like when it comes to chemicals, like color, I'm the same thing with hair color. Yeah. Hair color, I'm very specific where I am, and I kind of stay where I am. Now, if I have to pivot, I'll pivot. Right. But when it comes on to things like permanent color, I'm not using someone else's developer because I know that your color was created to be used with this type of developer. Your developer might have more oils in it because it counteracts something in your color. Right. There might be something in your color that dehydrates the hair. Well, your developer replenishes that. I'm just making something up. Right. That's how I am when it comes on to my products. Right. You know what I mean?
No, so that makes sense.
It's definitely a thing. I think like with the relaxer systems, one, relaxing is down because you have everyone so, oh my God, they said it causes cancer. Well, the t-shirt you wear causes cancer too because it got dye in it. Right. Everything. Pick your poison. At this point. The water you drink, well, now they say you can't drink this water, drink that water. Well, they're all coming from the same tap. Right. They're all tapped into the same place. They're just adding this sediment to it and taking out this magnesium. Pick your poison.
Yeah, I noticed they started putting the lasagna. You're able to buy it now at the beauty supply
Well,
store.
you're not supposed to be able to buy it, but
They allow
when you have companies that allow it, you know, that's just how it is.
And they take it out the box. It's like they don't sell it in the box.
Oh, they don't sell it in the box? Yeah, because it's not supposed to be sold that way. It's supposed to be sold as a 4-pack. You can buy it as a 4-pack.
They only sell it as a 2 now. They put tape around.
That's because it's not supposed to be sold.
So I bought. I was gonna try it, and then because I said I was new here. But then I said, let me just read these instructions. And then you have to buy, it's like a certain type of shampoo and a certain type of conditioner. And I didn't have that. I was like, you know what? Let me not even mess with this. And I just left it alone. Because I was like, if they're telling you to use these things, and then it didn't come in the kit, that's why I like the Cream of Nature, because the box would come with everything. Like, you knew what to do.
No, it's true. For someone who was asking, is the Hydra Plus Daily Moisture Cream back in stock? It is back in stock, yes. It is back in stock. Yes, it is. How you feeling, Mama?
It's
you ready?
Tingling.
Okay, don't lean back just yet. Okay. Let me grab another towel. So I'm gonna have you lean forward for me. So I'm gonna put a towel behind you. All right, come on back. Oh, we got water pressure today, people. The water pressure here has been a headache. Where are you burning or tingling? So I can reach that first, or is it just everything?
All around.
Okay. Where did it start first?
In the front, honestly. Maybe I was scratching, I guess.
Wigs, crochet twists are my two styles until I found an awesome stylist. I actually had to educate myself on both textures. Honestly, whatever texture you are, you need to educate yourself about your hair. As a hairstylist, we only see you out of 365 days. Let's say we see you one time a month, every month. Well, that's 12 times a year. How often do you see your own hair, though? Every day. So your purpose now is to make sure that you understand what your hair needs, when your hair needs it. It is also a conversation that you can now have with your stylist. Your stylist needs to be educating you about your hair. Push back into the bowl, Mama. Turn it off. We have water pressure right now, y'all. It's liable to change at any second. Thank you, Valerie. So I tell people, the pandemic should have taught everybody, you better understand your hair. Because there was no stylist, honey. Stylists needed stylists. And we didn't have that either. And who's to say that it can't happen again? If it happened once, it can definitely happen again. How you feeling? You okay? Okay.
I'm about to go.
You're fine. Ain't nothing you have to do, so you're welcome to just relax your mind. I'm just talking over your head.
No worries.
So since we have over 300 viewers and only 126 thumbs up, I need everybody to either close your chat and thumbs up the live or double tap the screen. That also helps you to thumbs up the live. Good morning. How are you? Sit back on the mom. Turn to the side. Thank you guys. And if you've already thumbs up the live, let us know where you're from, please. Type where you're from. In the meantime, don't forget our $10 flash sale is going on. All of our Elite Hair Care products are $10 at EliteHairCareUSA.com. And the sale ends tomorrow night at 11:59 p.m. Hey, London, Maryland, Florida, Tennessee, South Carolina, Montgomery, Alabama. If you're a newbie, put some fire emojis in the chat, please, so we can shout you out. Hey, Vegas. Feel better?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. No burning, right?
No.
No? Okay.
But it burned before. I'm gonna have some, but it's been a while. I guess I was scratching.
Thank you, Marla. I'm struggling with my daughter's hair. She's 8 years old. I understand her hair at one point and had it growing. Now it's dry all the time and falling out. I worked hard to figure her out. So if it's definitely breaking, I would say to use the Repair RX protein treatment. That's going to be your first line of defense to kind of help to reduce the amount of breakage that she's experiencing. And two, you need to introduce more moisture to her hair, but you also need to be using a hooded and heated dryer when you do your moisturizing. That's very important. Okay, no scratching. You'll keep your head back for about 2 to 3 minutes. Your hair is not neutralized, so that's why you can't scratch. Hey, Chica. Hello. How are you? So give me just a few minutes, okay? Michigan, what up? All right, so we're going to rinse out the conditioner. So what is the next step that I'm going to be doing now that I've rinsed out step number 1? What is one of the most important steps in a relaxer application or a relaxer process?
The neutralizer.
Neutralizer.
Why do you neutralize after conditioning?
That's not normal. It's just this system. I condition first because the cuticle is already open.
Okay.
And then the neutralizer is going to close the cuticle.
Oh.
So I close it after rather than before.
To give it a little moisture.
Not necessarily moisture. It just brings that conditioning factor into the hair. Strengthens the hair from the inside out while the cuticle is open. I can condition you faster because the cuticle is wide open.
Okay.
And then when I now neutralize you, I'm closing the cuticle. And restoring the pH. All in the same step. Protein treatment for an 8-year-old is wild. I had hair down my back at 8, and my mom was not using protein. It's not wild. It's just what you're not used to. You don't knock what you don't know, baby. Just say you don't understand and ask why. But that's not wild. It's just knowledge. If you understand the reason for the protein treatment and the reason I recommended a protein treatment, you think her age matters? If that's the case, then her hair wouldn't be breaking. Her hair would be absolutely amazing because she's 8. That's not how it works. Hair is hair.
would happen if you didn't close the cuticle with the neutralizer?
Over time, it will shed, break, dry, brittle. So many things can happen.
Like after one missed closing, or
It can
like
fall out. It can literally
just
fall
after
out.
one not neutralized? Oh yeah, like
Just after just not neutralizing.
like the episode of Martin.
Yeah, you go to bed and wake up and the back of your head is missing.
Ooh.
All of your nape has come out. It's on your pillow. That's what can happen.
Oh, no.
Relaxer is a form of hair remover if you use it the wrong way.
Sure.
So it has to be neutralized. It has to be restored. That's really stopping the process in a sense. But we describe it as restoring the hair back to its regular pH. Thank you. I'm located in Orlando, Florida.
Did you see that episode of Martin?
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
It said, does your wash look or feel good?
Yes, it does.
Hi, Patsy. I'm in Orlando, Florida. I ordered the deep conditioner serum yesterday. I'm so excited. I'm excited for you, Barbara, and thank you for your support. I appreciate it. Set it for me, Mama. All the way up. Okay, baby, I'm gonna sit in my chair, please. All right, so we're gonna go and trim her and then set her. And I'm gonna order a new microphone tonight because the DJI is not my friend. Real upset about that thing.
Prefer a wet trim over a dry?
It depends on the client. It depends on the nature of the client's hair. Or the state, should I say. Like if I can't see my guy, or if you have like a lot of damage and I need to wait until it's dry so I can see where the damage is, then I would do a dry trim. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and do her trim. Now for those of you who were watching yesterday, what was my definition of a trim? Let's see who was actually paying attention. Go ahead, you want to say it, go ahead.
I wasn't watching, but I say whatever is needed to make it even.
Okay, that's not how I would say it, but we're close. Do you have
Make it
anything?
healthy.
Nope. So I'm very specific when I say what the difference is between a trim and a cut.
A cut's the style. The trim is just maintaining the shape.
I'm not gonna say maintaining the shape. It's not necessarily the shape for a trim. It's of course making sure that you're keeping the split ends at bay. But let's see who's Okay, so Miss Coleman said it. I call it light dusting of the ends. I'm tidying up the hair. Whereas if I was doing a cut, I'm doing a full cleanup. We're taking whatever it is off. And of course, like you said, a style. Chin up from the mama. My hair is gray and black. Okay, so your salt and pepper. Short with different lengths. What can I do to get my hair back? And what type of treatment? Well, number one, if it's different lengths, that means that you probably need some form of haircut or trim, whichever. So I definitely say try to find a stylist in your area that understands trimming and hair health. And then from there, if you're salt and pepper and natural, I would say our moist repair shampoo. For salt and pepper, I'd say the Moist Me 24 karat mask, because you definitely need more hydration. And I'd also say to make sure that when you're doing your conditioning mask that you are using a processing cap and a hooded heated dryer. It can be a soft bonnet dryer or just your traditional golden hot hood dryer you get at any beauty supply for like $20, $30, whatever they cost now. But definitely you're needing to use a dryer with diffused heat to open the cuticle when you put your conditioner on. Thank you, Maria. I like the gold comb you're using. You guys know I use everything gold. I love gold, if you didn't notice. I love gold. If I could get my flat iron in gold, I'd be happy.
Not a lot of issues.
With your hair?
Yeah.
It just really needed to be cleaned up, and then what we talked about with the breakage.
I have like curtain bangs in the front.
Mm-hmm. Is that how you had it before, you mean?
Yes, I like it that way. It's a
Well, I'm gonna set chin down for me. I'm gonna set you, and then you can tell me wherever you want your part, how you want your part. When I blow it out. Thank you, Santiago. Did you have a bob at some point? Because your hair is much longer in the front.
No, I know. Like I said, it snapped in the middle, and then after I came back from being natural, my hair wasn't the same. And I've been trying to grow it out for the longest time, and the back just seems to have issues. The front doesn't, but the back seems to have issues.
Do you wrap your hair again?
Not anymore.
You need to. That's the only way your hair is going to survive. Wrapping it does so much. More than you think. It's not just to protect the style. It allows your natural oils to get into the hair. It allows the hair to go heatless and still have a shape.
I do pin curls.
You can do that too, but pin curls, you know, same thing. Too much manipulation is always going to be best. So like if you pin curl and you notice that, okay, now it's kind of just going flatter and flatter, I'd start wrapping it at that point. And then just kind of finish out with the wrap.
What does it being thin on the back indicate?
Either you're doing whatever repetitive behavior back there. You could be sleeping on it and you're not wrapping it, so you're just allowing it to be free. Traditionally, when it's in one specific spot, that means it's in a repetitive behavior that you're doing. That whatever it is, whether it be your sleep pattern or you're not protecting the hair, that could definitely be one of the culprits. But as I said, wrapping it at night will kind of protect that area too, to give it a chance to actually revive itself and get a lot stronger. Question: why do some stylists choose flat iron over the old school straightener? It really just depends. Like sometimes I'll flat iron my clients, sometimes I roller set. I prefer the roller set because it's a lot healthier, especially if you're fine textured. It's gonna give you that look of volume and bounce and light and airy and flowy, and your wrap is gonna last a lot longer. It's gonna last a lot longer when you do. But I also still flat iron my clients too. It depends. But roller setting is always going to be healthier. Now, every stylist does not roller set the same way. So some, they roller set you, but they make you doozy at the same time. I roller set my clients and then I blow them out so that it doesn't even look like a roller set. It looks like I flat ironed them and gave them a ton of body and bounce and shape, and it looks different. And people associate roller set with the lady at the church. The lady who ushers at the church with the roller. That's what people associate a roller. When I say roller set, they're like, I'm like, not that.
Roller set tees and top on it.
Yeah, you know, she just walking around, she looking like, wow, like you really like, wow. Okay, your questions are coming so fast, you guys. Remember, I am still actually working, so I can't. Are you on my live? No? Okay. I ain't gonna put you to work. Is it wise to use protein every week? Absolutely not. You are going to be dry, dehydrated, and it's going to do the total opposite of what protein really should do. It's going to break. So, no. Can I use the Voila Yellow Out shampoo with any of your shampoo cocktails? Yes. But I wouldn't cocktail the Voila. You need to use that by itself because your goal is to remove the yellow. So it needs to be extremely pigmented. So I wouldn't cocktail that. I would use that all by itself. Cocktail your first shampoo. So Voila would be your second shampoo. Your first shampoo after clarifying would be your cocktail. My hair is long. Oh, my hair is long. It's so long and nasty. Okay. Brutally honest. That shampooing looks amazing. I'm a mixed bag hair, wavy, frizzy, and straight on one side. Okay, okay. Oh, Sicilian Irish. Got it. I met a stylist who don't use stove curlers, but something with a flat iron to curl, no matter what style. Well, listen, I don't knock any stylist in their practice of how they do something. There's no right or wrong way. If you have a method to your madness, you do it.
Is there a benefit to the stove curler over the electric one?
I mean, it's hotter. You know, and some people say that, you know, the style lasts longer. Well, listen, if I had that stove on in here all day, we'd all be having hot flashes. Uh-uh. Now, one thing I can say, I can't get rid of my stove. It's actually in the back in a box. I cannot get rid of it, but I won't use it.
Because you won't get rid of it because
I'm a hoarder
oh.
of tools. You got to be able to tell the truth. I'm a tool hoarder. It is. Hi, my name is Crystal, and I hoard tools. It's fine. I'm actually having an auction for all of my used tools that I've purchased over the many years for hundreds of dollars that I no longer use. I have a wicker basket. Yep. You know the wicker basket that you can use for like laundry and stuff?
Yeah.
I have one full of tools. Flat irons, clippers, curlers, blow dryers. I feel like I've had every professional blow dryer on the market.
You have a preference.
But see, here's the make tools work, which is why when I offer tools, I do them limited time. Because technology changes so fast that every time a new blow dryer comes out, it comes out with a different fix to a problem that we had before that the first blow dryer couldn't address. So then it's the same company, it's the same blow dryer, but you did an upgrade to it. So now I need that one. But I still have the old one. Huh?
The sale.
Which one?
Sold out.
What's sold out? Nothing sold out like that. What are you looking for?
The BioBoost.
The BioBoost serum? This type serum. You talking about the water-based serum?
Shampoo and conditioner.
It's right there.
Oh, you saw them in the store too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Girl. No, it's right there. I have it. You're welcome to get it from here.
Okay.
Now, if it's sold out, you mean the shampoo? I don't think shampoo and conditioner is sold out, but I don't know overnight what the sale did either, because I've been, in my sleep, I'm hearing dings. Thank you, Jesus. But in my sleep, I'm hearing dings. I need to see a trichologist. Trichologists are slim to none. A lot of people don't even know that area exists. Trichology. COVID is still around. I am one who wears a mask. No, I mean, she's not wearing a mask because of COVID. She just don't want y'all in her business. There is a difference.
I didn't know I'd be on camera.
It says it when you look. Listen, I'm very open about it.
I read that, but I somehow interpret it as you don't film every time. Some people film every time, some people don't. So.
It depends on how I'm feeling that day, yes.
Right.
But and also, I try to film the majority of the time.
Okay.
It's seldom that I don't.
Yeah, it wasn't a camera day. No Zoom cameras, no FaceTimes. You know, just those days you're like, oh.
No, I got you. That is the reason why I provide the mask anyway. So you ain't got to worry about somebody unless they know your eyeballs.
Most of my friends are natural. They got locks and stuff. So
you'd be surprised how many people with locks watch my channel because it's more about just hair health.
I believe it.
In its entirety and not just, style.
Let's see if they shout me out. Ooh. Yeah, no one said it.
I still wear my mask because of the work I do. Okay. I don't even like socks. So when the mask thing went away, I was in heaven. I was miserable.
There's been a resurgence of the COVID.
Very recently, too. And it's aggressive.
Someone said we know you.
No, that's Pac. Pac is a trip.
Oh.
Pac lives in Nebraska where nobody lives, child. He don't know right. Norfolk, Nebraska, to be exact. I'm gonna have you chin down first.
So do you think I can grow my hair back long again?
I don't see why not. But you gotta stop some of the repetitive behaviors that you.
I'll start to wrap it. I sometimes when it's short, wrapping is such an ordeal. It's like
It's actually the easiest wrap ever.
with the pins, so it stays.
You just have to teach, because you're not training the hair, right? If you whatever you do on a consistent basis, the hair will remember. So once you start wrapping it, and you wrap it with, I call it the simple eyes wrap. So I call it down and around. When you do the down and around motion, it makes the wrap a lot easier. I think you're trying to do it the old school way where it's like a doobie, where you're trying to do, yeah, we don't have to do all that. It's way simpler than that.
I think too the wrap. I like the pin curl because the wrap leaves it so flat.
Yes,
And so what I do sometimes, I just do 2 pin curls, which makes it not tight like a church lady, but still curled.
No, you can do your pin curls. There's nothing wrong with the pin curls. All I'm saying is once it starts to get old, like it's at the point of, okay, it's almost time for me to wash it, then you can start wrapping it at that point.
Okay.
Because it's not going to last with that curl forever. At some point, you start noticing that it just gets flatter and flatter.
Right.
Good morning. So you love a good roller set? Me too. You're going to see how bouncy and sway, like her hair is just going to sway and flow. It's going to be super shiny. Just watch. Wait and watch. Or watch and wait, whichever.
That's another thing with this heat going natural.
I would never.
I curled my hair. It was natural. I curled. I was so proud. And then just getting out of the parking spot, the curls just dropped. I was in a tight spot and I was stressed out trying to get out of the parking spot. I showed up looking a mess. So I ran back to the relaxer.
Let me tell y'all, so this is not even the natural story, right? So how hot it is. I decided to do my first lace wig install to myself. This was years ago when I was in a pocket. I did like 4 coats of adhesive on the front, put the bob down so I was so proud it was laid. All I did was step outside. So let's say this is the door and my car is right there at the white line. Yeah. And by the time I got to the white line, the lace had lifted right off my head.
This heat is no joke.
And I said, yeah, okay. I won't ever. I will not. All right, let me take this off of you. I'm going to take this off. We're going to go to the dryer.
My natural daughter is super thick hair is all taking her braids out.
Huh?
I said my natural daughter is super thick hair is all taking her braids out.
Oh. Slide your chair out just a little bit. Slide the chair
Forward?
Yes, ma'am. There you go. Ready, Mom? Yeah. We're going to go to the shampoo bowl straight to the back.
Get one of those stuff.
Yeah. It's in the back. I'll get you one. Go straight. Yeah. All right, pros. Let's go to the shampoo bowl. You can actually follow me to the back.
Okay.
Yes, Miss Jackie. Let's roll. You can just sit in the black chair back here. I'm gonna have you put your bag right on top of this so she can sit right here.
Okay.
And then let me get you a mask. Hold on, pros. I'm doing some work back here, y'all, so just that's why it looks like a construction zone. I tried to install a cabinet and it failed.
My hair looks terrible.
Let me see.
Take this off.
Mm-hmm.
I put glue in it. I don't know why.
Chin down for me.
I rip it up.
Someone said, is it okay to roll
Chin
your hair
eyes
at
up.
night?
Not your chin, sorry.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
eyes up. Like, look up. There you go.
I don't know why I keep looking at
All right, and then when you sit down, just take your earrings off.
Someone said, is it okay to roll your hair at night instead of wrapping it?
Honestly, I would not roll your hair at night. You run the risk of the tension breaking it over time.
Okay.
Don't even look at it. Thank you, Miss Jackie, for reading my questions. Because you know it's so hard trying to read questions and do hair at the same time.
I got a question. Right?
Sure.
I do the special for the stuff. Can I have the color in the hair?
Yes. Hold on. Don't come back in. Let me cape you first.
Can I do
What color
cornrows
in
back to
chocolate?
back to grow my hair?
Jet black. The black is you have.
I got you.
Can I do cornrows back to back to grow my hair?
Hold on. Can you do cornrows back to back to do your hair?
To grow.
To grow your hair? I would say do it in moderation. I would not say to continuously do cornrows because the problem you're going to create is number one, tension. Number two, you're going to get length, but you're not going to have density. All right, so we are going to do a wash and press on my client. We're also going to be doing a semi-permanent color. Now she has a little bit of buildup on her scalp, so I'm just going to lift the buildup off her scalp, and then we'll do her wash day process.
And this one says, what do you recommend? Should I relax my hair, then color in a few weeks after a color, or relax? I also put highlights.
Well, because you do highlights, that's something that you would need to have a stylist do. But you definitely want to do your relaxer first. So I'm using some of our Soothe and Balance on her scalp where she has the congestion. I'm lifting up the congestion first. When I use the word congestion, that's a nice way of saying dermatitis, dandruff, dry scalp. So I'm going to use the Soothe and Balance as an aid. It's going to help, one, with the itch, two, with the inflammation in the scalp, three, with the flakiness. It's just going to really allow that Soothe and Balance to get to the scalp area and also help to get the congestion under control. So my client, Miss J, is reading your questions. So now is definitely the time to ask questions because she can read them out loud and I can answer you guys.
Can rolling once or twice a week between wrapping, is that okay to get its curls?
Can rolling it once or twice a week between wrapping?
To
Absolutely.
curls.
That's called moderation. That's a great way to do it. I'd probably say to start with the rolling and then end up in the wrap.
And this person says, I'm natural, but my hair is dry and breaking. I purchased both your hair masks. Should I use them with heat and how often?
So you're natural and the hair is dry and breaking. So I probably do a protein treatment first to kind of help with that breakage. And then you will rehydrate the hair with the Moist Me 24 karat mask and yes, a dryer. And then going forward, you can definitely do your deep conditioner with your masks and a hooded heated dryer. You just tore this hairline up. So if you guys notice, I'm lifting the buildup up first, then applying the Soothe and Balance. All right, so now that we've gone through and taken care of the buildup that is on the scalp, we're gonna go ahead and start the wash day process. We're also going to be doing a semi-permanent black color. So the Soothe and Balance is a pre-poo or pre-treatment. It can also be used as a cocktail. Yeah, the question. You gonna say something?
It doesn't say something?
Yes.
I was wondering what they were talking about a pre-poo, and I was thinking of a shampoo.
Oh yeah, the Soothe and Balance is
Yeah.
a pre-poo, like a pre-shampoo
Yeah.
is what we call it. All right, Mama, come on back for me. Good? Okay. What is what?
Density.
Density is how much hair you have per square inch of the head. This worked yesterday. No, it didn't work.
Do you have any products for hair thickening?
Hair thickening products, that would be our Bio Deep collection, our Bio Boost. And also, it kind of comes down to why you want to thicken. Is it because your hair has been falling out? Like, what is the reason? Or are you just fine textured and you want more density or volume? So what I'm doing is using the Soothe and Balance that's already on her hair to kind of pre-poo her scalp. And I'm going to rinse that, and then we'll start the actual wash. All right, so for our first shampoo, we're going to use our Clarify and Refresh, which is a clarifying and detoxing shampoo. It's good for the hair and the scalp. This is going to help to cleanse the hair, cleanse the scalp, and get it prepared for our treatment shampoo, which will be using the Moist Repair for her.
So the person who I think asked about the thickening products is a fine hair person.
Okay, so if you're fine textured, you would be using the Bio Boost shampoo, Bio Boost conditioner, also the Biotin Boost serum, and the leave-in. I always recommend leave-in. Hey, Star. Yes, she's natural. After using something.
After using the Voila,
Uh-huh.
do I use a max conditioner or regular conditioner?
Well, after using the Voila, you can use whatever conditioner you want. Voila is just to help with the yellowing. It doesn't have any bearing with the conditioner. We're actually working on a conditioner to complement the Voila.
Someone just commented, I like the satisfying shampoo as a hot form. I like the cocktail with the Soothe and Balance.
Yes, cocktail and the Clarify with Soothe and Balance is awesome. Show you in the mug blue. I'm located in Orlando, Florida. Okay, for our treatment shampoo, we're going to be using the Moist Repair. I have a feeling that I spilled that shampoo somewhere. I have to take the top off of this one. All right, so we're gonna use the Moist Repair shampoo. Look how much I'm using, which is about maybe 2 very small quarter size amounts. And I want you guys to see how well it lathers.
So someone said, hi, I'm watching this in here, watching from South Africa. It's doing my hair, so regards me.
Hi, South Africa. Well, the good thing is you can use our Elite Hair Care products. I would recommend either the Hair Repair or the Bio Boost for finer textured hair, or if you're Caucasian, most times your hair is fine textured.
Shampoo and conditioner for alopecia.
For alopecia, we recommend the Hair Repair and Restoration 2.0 shampoo and conditioner, as well as the Goddess Hair Repair serum, and of course the leave-in conditioner.
Is there any more of those porosity shampoo available?
No, we've done away with the low porosity collection, but the new Moist Repair, the new and improved, actually has snail mucin in it. So it's a combination of the original Moist Repair and the low porosity collection together. Your hair keeps falling at the end. What do you use? When you say falling at the end, do you mean breaking on your ends? So I'm rinsing out all of the shampoo to get prepared to apply her color. So you want to make sure that you don't leave any shampoo behind. If it's breaking on the ends, you need a trim. That's your first place. Start with a trim. Okay, Mama, sit all the way up for me. Okay, so we are gonna get some color.
About her trim and the breakage at end, she goes, I don't need to cut it off.
No, but I wouldn't say you don't need to cut it all off. I would say to go to a stylist to get it evaluated to see really the extent of what's happening. I'm not gonna say, oh, you gotta cut it all off. I wouldn't tell you that. But I don't know. I'm not your stylist, but I'm missing a couple. All right, pros, so we are applying some semi-permanent color. As you guys know, for semi-permanent, I always use, especially for gray coverage, I use the Beautiful Collection Advanced Gray Solution. That can be purchased through my Amazon store if you have a Sally's near you. But I will tell you, Sally's now charges like $14 for this color, which is berserk. Super wild. But if you have, you know, a little Hood Beauty Supply nearby, you might find it cheaper. And they've changed the bottle design recently, so. Sorry, Mama. Who can tell me why I applied the color to the front first? What's the main reason why I applied it to the front first?
Because that's the part you can see and want to be taken more.
I mean, yes, that's the part you can see, but that's not the technical reason why. You okay, Mama?
Mm-hmm.
Packs as stubborn grays at the front.
There you go. Because traditionally, the most stubborn gray is where? In the front.
Somebody, what is a good growth regime for alopecia?
For alopecia, I would say our hair repair and restoration collection. That actually, there's a bundle on our homepage that has all of the items in the hair repair collection that you would need, which is the shampoo, conditioner, leave-in, and serum. I would definitely also recommend adding the Elite Clarify to make sure that you're cleansing the hair and the scalp. And then with the Goddess Hair Repair Serum, while you can use it as a spot treatment, you also can use it as a hot oil treatment. So I would definitely try to incorporate some hot oil treatments from time to time.
Once you apply the color all over, do you then set the timer for 25 to 30 minutes?
Correct. So the question about the color, once it's applied, do I set the timer? Yes.
With the method you use for the hot oil treatment, with the two plastic caps and the blue chateau, can you use this method for deep conditioning as well?
You can. So the question about the hot oil treatment and the deep condition, you can. But I would honestly invest in a hooded dryer. They're so cost effective now, and they make them so small that it's like they have some small ones, like Andy's has one that can fit literally in under your bathroom sink. It's like a little rectangle.
And someone just commented, she says, hello beautiful, my name is Yolanda. I've been watching you for a minute, just never would say anything. But I love watching you because I love that you educate me as well as a new licensed cosmetologist for free.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
What are some good products for a slick down?
For a what?
Slick down?
Good products for a slick down? I couldn't even tell you, baby. I don't even know what a slick down is.
With the side part.
Oh.
Like a phone?
Yeah, you could use the Elite Silk Wrap Foam, some Ampro styling gel, unless you don't want it to be wet. But for a slick down or side part, like a swoop bang or something, you'll definitely need to get it wet. Okay, you can sit in the front. I'm gonna process for 25 minutes.
Okay. How do you keep the back from sticking out after you lay this in?
How do you what?
How do you keep the back from sticking out after you lay this in?
Is that the slick down, people? Maybe that's a technical question. I would probably say to go and watch some different YouTube videos. That's a very technical question. That's not a question for me. So I'd say definitely go check out some of the different creators. They're always showing different styling techniques. Say that one more time.
Could I use a semi-permanent on the color I did with the permanent color that's copper to go back black?
Kinda yes, but it what color is the hair? Yellow?
Copper.
Oh no, that you're gonna end up having color correction issues. I say go to a professional to let them do that color. That can run you right into color correction problems, and they get real expensive. Okay, Mama, ready? You're not gonna lean back though, okay? You say you're going 14?
Yeah. What do you sell here? Here,
Okay.
You subscriber.
So we are a hair care company. We make hair care products to make your hair longer, stronger, and healthier.
Did you find your studs in the wall?
Hmm?
You didn't find the studs in the wall? You covered?
Girl, no, but the anchors they gave me is not the
Oh,
kind of anchors.
yeah.
I gotta get some better anchors. Huh?
It's itchy.
It's itchy? Okay. So we're gonna do a wash and protein on my client. She says he's itchy, so I'm gonna show you guys a cocktail that you can do. Real easy cocktail when you have itchiness. It might not be dandruff or dermatitis, but this will definitely help with the itchies.
Nails.
She said nails. Yes, that definitely will help. All right, so first things first, you're gonna go ahead and wet the hair down. You wanna make sure you saturate the head really well. Okay, so the easiest way to combat the itchies, you're gonna start with your Clarify and Refresh. Uh-oh, don't break. Okay, my nail broke, child. Clarify and Refresh. And then you're going to do or add some Soothe and Balance. So like a 50-50 split. Okay? Put them both together and then lather the head and the hair. Of course, this is the first shampoo, so it's not going to lather as well as we'd want because we're still clarifying. But that Soothe and Balance is going to overpower that Elite Clarify, and you are definitely going to feel it in the scalp. How's that? He's like, good.
Yeah.
Does the person with the dye go under the dryer? No. How you feel now? Somebody said my hands are from the Lord above. Y'all are funny. All right, so we're gonna move to our first or our treatment shampoo. I'm gonna be using the Bio Boost, which is our biotin shampoo. Are you still itchy?
No, good.
No? Okay.
Yeah.
So we're gonna use our Bio Boost shampoo. She's also getting a protein treatment today. So she'll be going under the dryer after her shampoo process. I'm gonna be doing a third shampoo though. Get back from me. Come on back. All right, so we're gonna do our final shampoo, which I'm still gonna do another Bio Boost. So we did 2 Bio Boost and 1 Clarify and Soothe and Balance cocktail. The Bio Boost is a volumizing shampoo. This is gonna help for those of you that have no density. Maybe you want your hair to be a lot fuller. You have fine textured hair. You don't want it to look super duper flat. That is what the Bio Boost is for. Thank you, Linda. Happy birthday to Pack, Mrs. Pack. Thank you, Mary. Feel better now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, come on back. All right, pros. So we're gonna put on her protein. Sit all the way up for me. So in order to apply the protein treatment, hey, to apply the protein treatment, you need to towel dry the hair first. That's super important. You don't want the hair to be sopping with water or dripping with water. Hey, you want the actual protein to adhere. Now, does the hair need to be dry? No, it does not. So we're going to use the Repair RX protein treatment. If I can find anything that I actually use in here, because I didn't threw everything around the place from dropping my cabinet. Boy. Hold on, pros. Hey, Myra. Go ahead, drop shampoo. Okay, so we're going to put some protein in our hands. And then you just want to make sure that you are grabbing the free hair. Okay, that is where the protein is supposed to go, on the free hair, not the scalp. The protein is needed for the hair itself that's hanging. So now she's gonna go under the dryer, a nice heated dryer, not a steamer. It needs to be a dry heat dryer. She'll go under there for about 15 minutes. The hair is gonna get hard. You can go to the dryer, Mom. The hair is gonna get hard, which is normal, and then we're going to rehydrate her. All right, so we're going to do some waves today. You know you had 2 appointments booked today?
But you know, wait a minute now, because I thought I rescheduled one to.
I saw 2 today, and I'm like, but I didn't catch it until today.
Because I had one, and I'm like, okay, and I thought I booked it out until like next week or week after.
You want me, I can move that first one from this morning.
I remember filling out past week when I did it. That's why. I'm like, okay, $95. Okay, 90. Then I did it again. I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
I was like, okay.
Come on back for me. 95 twice. I was like, okay.
I paid for the appointment, then I thought I missed it. I'm like, oh my God.
All right, pros. So we are going to be doing a wash and some waves from Miss Myra here. If you don't know who Myra is, I mean, you haven't been here long enough. I mean, you're super new, like a super duper newbie, which is okay.
Like super.
Welcome to the pro team, but Myra's been here longer than Nicole.
I don't know, do whatever you want to do.
hair feels a little dry.
Huh?
Your hair feels a little dry.
Hair is going.
Oh, we're gonna, I'm not gonna. Okay, so quick note. So her hair feels a little dry today. I'm not going to clarify her first. I'm gonna go straight into the treatment shampoo. But in her case, I'm gonna use the moist repair to rehydrate her hair. I want a quick rehydration, so I'm gonna use the moist repair shampoo to do just that. Now I know you're like, wait a second. Wait a second. Don't you always say clarify? Yes. But when the hair is already dry or feeling really, really dry, and she has a short cut, that's a key indicator that I do not need to go and add any clarifier because that's just going to dry her out even more. I will start the process with a moisturizer, which is the moist repair, and really soften that hair up. And then I'll do a second shampoo with the Bio Boost because she is fine textured and we want that volume, that density. Thank you. Pack or Star, can you remove Michaela? That's a troll, Tanya. Don't even worry about it. I'm surprised because between Pack and Star and Grace, when Grace is on here, their block finger is fast. I think they both took a break. Let me help you. Just a reminder, you guys, all of the products that you guys see me using while working on my clients are available on our website, excluding the relaxers, of course, are available on our website at elitehaircareusa.com. Come on back, come on, mama. All right. So we just rehydrated the hair really quickly. We're going to go ahead and finish her with the Bio Boost shampoo. Just did my Elite Protein treatment and applied Moist Me 24 Karat mask. Now under the hood to dry for 15 minutes. Good job. So I'm going to do a couple videos about some tools that will help you guys at home. Not tools that we really carry, but tools that you can use at home to make your hair care journey a lot easier. Dryers, steamers, those different things, because I know you guys are always asking. So I'll have a series that I'll be filming for that, where I'll break down the tools, why you use them, why you need them, that kind of thing. Now, these are just tools that I would be using, not necessarily that you have to use these. It's just some alternatives for those of you who are always asking. Myra, they say your wash was so relaxing. Is it?
Huh?
They say your wash was so relaxing. Is it relaxing?
It is.
Thank you.
It is.
So,
My scalp feels good.
For those of you that don't know, Christian is what, 12?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Myra's been my client for 13 years.
Yep.
Myra came when Christian was in my belly.
Literally.
She's been that long, y'all.
And you were just pregnant, I think.
I literally had just kind of found out at that point. Okay, so for her conditioner, we're going to use the Bio Boost conditioner. All right, we're going to rinse her with cool water. And go, I can't need a phone number to speak with you or one of your salespersons. I would like some of your products. Katie, if you have questions about what products are best for your hair, you're welcome to ask them here. If not, you are also invited to take our hair care quiz on our website, which is elitehaircareusa.com. It will definitely point you in the right direction for any of your hair care needs. Tilt up just a little bit. All the way up. Okay, you can sit in my chair. Can you tell my client in the front who has the color so that she can come on back?
Go by the window.
Yes, please. All right, we're gonna rinse out my other client. Ready? Did your towel fall?
Huh?
Your towel.
I didn't.
Is the one still on the chair?
No? Yeah.
Come on back forward. And then come all the way back. Come back. Slide down just a little bit. Slide, slide, slide. You good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, we're gonna rinse out our color. Now for the rinse, I'm gonna start with cool water, just to make sure that the color is nice and locked in. When you're rinsing color, you wanna think like when you are washing colored clothes. If you wanna preserve the color, it's best to use cold water to close the cuticle, to lock that color in, to leave the shine. It also allows the color to last a lot longer. Warm water actually dulls or diminishes color faster. Y'all see this water pressure? It's driving me nuts. When will the low porosity daily moisture come in? It's available now. So we're gonna condition her. For the conditioner, I'm going to use our Bio Deep conditioner. So this is gonna rehydrate the hair. After a color, especially some of the semi-permanent colors, they can leave the hair feeling kind of rough. If you are already coarse textured or you already have extremely low porosity hair, rehydrating the hair is definitely going to be of benefit to you. So I always like to follow up with a conditioner after a color, because I know that the colors that I use, they sometimes do make the hair feel more rough than I would like, and I want the hair to be a lot softer. Come on back. So we're going to continue to rinse with the cool water because this is the final conditioner. Now the hair feels super hydrated, nice and soft. If our hair feels hard now, when I go to style her, it's going to feel hard too. So you really want to make sure that you leave the hair feeling soft. However the hair feels at the time of you rinsing it is how it's going to feel when it's dry. All right, so we are all done rinsing our color. We're going to prepare her to go under the dryer. Sit all the way up from me, mama. Okay, so we're going to spray her down with some Hydra Strength leave-in conditioning spray. And then we're going to finish with some Shield Heat and Humidity Protectant spray. Okay, so we know that we're going to be silk pressing her. We want to make sure that we're protecting the hair. Our Shield Heat and Humidity Protectant spray is going to be your heat protectant, but it's also one that will help you when you are dealing with a lot of split ends. We call it a split end defense or split end mender, where it helps to lessen the amount of split ends that you are experiencing at that moment. When I say lessen, meaning the appearance of them. So they don't look so bad. They allow you to get to the point where it's time for your trim. It also helps to counteract the fact that you can have split ends at any given point from just brushing, combing. It's going to help to defend you from that too. I'm going to give you a deep part for your style. Are you doing the trim today too? Are you doing the trim?
Do I need a trim?
Let's wait until after I press you, and then I can see it better, and then I'll better advise you. You had a lot of popping pieces. That's the only reason why I kind of feel like yes, but let me wait.
Okay.
It's been a while since I've seen you.
Yeah, I know.
Take this off. You can keep that towel around your neck. You can bring this stuff over. All right, girls, so we're gonna rinse out our protein treatment. Come on back for me, mama. If you guys can tell, her hair is nice and hard, nice and firm. That is the way it is supposed to be. But we're going to use warm water to rinse the protein, which is super important. Okay, this is a protein treatment, so we want to make sure that we rinse with warm water. We'll rehydrate her with conditioner, and then we will rinse her with cool water for the final condition. Hey, Mimi. Come on back. All right, so we're gonna rehydrate her with some BioDeep mask, which is our BioDeep fortifying mask. We don't need a lot. A little goes a very long way. Okay, and this is just to rehydrate the hair after the protein treatment. You do want to ensure that you rehydrate the hair, because if you don't, you run the risk of the hair doing exactly the opposite of what we are trying to do, which is lessen the thinning and the shedding. Now, if you are low porosity, you will need to go back under your dryer for 15 minutes with a processing cap and your conditioner. If you are high porosity or chemically treated like my client here, you do not have to use a dryer to rehydrate the hair. Now for her rinse, we're going to use cool water. Okay, this is her rinse for the conditioner, the rehydrator, cool water. We don't have any Voila available just yet, babe. It probably will not be back until around Black Friday. All right, so we're gonna spray her down with some Hydro Strength leave-in spray. And then we're going to use also some Shield Heat and Humidity Protectant Spray before we put her to dry. can actually go back to the dryer that you were in. I'll be there in just a moment. Good?
Huh?
You okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, it's about to die. Oh, thank you. All right, so we are going to wave Miss Myra here. Before we wave her, I'm gonna spray her down with some moisture repair leave-in spray. And then I'm also gonna apply some of our Super G serum to her scalp. This is a water-based hair growth serum that is great for people who are dealing with stagnated growth, thinning. It is a water-based. So for clients, when I know I'm going to be doing any form of styling, I prefer to use the water-based rather than using the Goddess Hair Repair Serum. The Goddess Hair Repair Serum she can actually use once the hair is dry and it's waved and nice and firm and all that good stuff. All right, so we're going to use our smooth bite. I don't know why I'm so tongue-tied today. We're using our Elite Silk Wrap Foam to do her waves. You guys know I like to use the wrap foam to do my waves. I mean, I can do it with gel too, but the wrap foam gives me more movement in the hair. And it doesn't take as long for clients to dry. Nobody don't want to be under that dryer for 7,000 years, y'all. All right, so when I'm waving, I don't really talk much because I got to concentrate. Guess we ain't got a choice today, y'all. We're gonna have to use some gel. said they love Miss Myra.
Hmm?
They said they love you.
Oh, I love them.
Actually, let it go. Let me go over here first.
Friend of mine was saying, oh my God, Crystal, I saw you all there. Oh my goodness. I was like, really? My ex-aunt said the same thing. She in New York. The other one was in South
Oh, the way you was talking to that time?
I love her. Oh my God.
It's such a good feeling when people know you, right?
I was like, what? Because I didn't know South Carolina. I was like, I thought she was like, what do you say? Whatever. I thought she was like, what? She's like, oh my God. She's like, I couldn't believe it. I was like yelling to the screen. I know her. I know her. I love Crystal.
That's so funny. Really? Like, wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. All right, hold your
It's like, yeah, if you don't remember that, I was like, oh yeah.
I know you stay on this channel. We don't service guys here.
I need a haircut. Hey, ladies, how y'all
We
doing?
don't service gentlemen
Ma'am, I need a
here.
haircut.
Y'all aggravated.
I want to bring him by to let you know how well he did.
Oh yeah?
He did amazing. Go ahead, tell your mother how great you did. Tell her what you did.
I got 12 best receiver, and
You got 12th best receiver out of 40 people.
and I came in 6 on the 40-yard dash.
Came in 6 out of 40 people.
For middle school.
Middle school. All right, sir. You're looking like you're ready to take a nap
Yeah,
now.
he tired. I'm sorry, they got moved.
Yeah, you up until 3 a.m.
They got him today.
Come on, bro all night. Yeah.
He won't be broing no more.
I'm proud of you though, son.
Yeah, he did a great job. It was amazing. It was a great
Yeah,
event.
it was good.
Yeah, it was a great event. A real great event.
Well, I'm proud.
I got a lot of videos. I took as much as I could without me keep disturbing everybody.
Was it super hot?
Absolutely. Look at him.
He looked darker.
Yeah, it's super hot out there. Super hot.
So would you do it again, Kristen? Oh, huh?
Not really. I would do a few things, but not all.
Not all of it. But that's football camp, isn't that how it goes?
Mm-hmm. That's camp.
Okay, well, I'm proud of you, son.
Yeah. Want to bring him by so you know he did well.
I'm so proud.
Did a great job. Absolutely wonderful.
I'm
job.
sure that ride home is gonna be nice and silent.
Oh yeah, it is.
I'll see you guys in a little while. Okay, baby. He was up all night, knowing he had football camp at 7 o'clock this morning.
Oh no.
I told him, I said, I have no sympathy for you, so you're gonna get up and you're gonna do this. But he did good. I'm proud of him.
Nice.
They're gone now. So I'll let them know you said hi, Miss Colvin. Alright, so she's gonna go under the dryer and dry. And then I'm gonna finish up my client with her rollers and get her out of here. Everybody about to get out of here because my Saturday is about to start now. Alright, you can sit in my chair, Mom. All right. We're gonna take her rollers out, blow her out.
I was going to ask if you could recommend a good Baptist church. I know it's kind of random.
Oh, I'm not a Baptist, so I couldn't even tell you one. Quite honest, I don't know. The only one that I've ever seen, like my entire life living in Orlando, is the Orlando Baptist. Like it's a really big church off of John Young.
I'll look it up.
Yes, they have a school there too. It's been there a long time though. It's huge. They have a lot of members, but it's definitely a very popular church. You type in Baptist Church, John Young Parkway.
Do you know the pastor?
You asked the wrong person. Those kind of questions. I think it's a more lighter skinned church.
Oh.
Yeah, it's one of those.
I mean, I was kind of hoping
Yeah, I don't really know any.
for the Holy
Not Baptist.
So what denomination is prevalent out here?
Christian churches. Like my church is Faith Fellowship Family Worship Center.
And they have like the praise team and
It's a smaller church. There's two in Eatonville, Mount Sinai. That's another big one. Mount Sinai might be what you might be looking for, but I don't know what their denomination is.
I think I saw that. I think I was doing. Yeah. Okay. That's the one I was looking for.
All right, Pro, so we're gonna blow her out. This part of the process is really simple. If you've ever had a roller set of this type, put some fire emojis in the chat. Let's see. Traditionally, people in the upstates like New York, New Jersey, this is the roller set that they're used to. I guess nobody's used to this kind of set then. Okay. I don't see how though. Hi, Virginia. Okay, with at least one. If you've ever had a roller set and blowout like this, pack. That's the question. All right, get you by God. gonna spray her with some goddess polish. And we'll use our flow comb. They say it's giving wealthy. They say your hair is giving super wealthy look. Looking like you got many.
Thank you.
I'll take that any day. How long will a roller set blowout last? I mean, she pin curls her hair, so definitely she'll have a lot of body for quite a while.
A couple of weeks.
Especially because we started this way, so now it'll definitely keep the shape. Close your eyes. This is a very light hold. You still wrap it or pin curl it. It doesn't change the.
Ooh.
Good.
Yes, thank you. Very good.
Thank you guys. Well, she's relaxed, so her hair is not going to revert. You ready, Mama? How you want to go? Give me just one moment. Okay, so we're gonna blow my client out and complete our silk press. I use the Goddess collection on fine textured hair. You can use the hair repair collection on fine textured hair, yes. I'd have to cancel it. Hold on. There you go. So what is the method called that I'm doing right now, you guys? What is this blow dry method called? Let's see who's been paying attention. Nope. Tension. M-A-N. Good job. Tension method. Thank you so much, Mama. You have a good weekend, okay? Okay, great. If you said the tension method, you are correct. This is a Dyson Professional. It is definitely a Dyson. This is a $600 blow dryer because I got the professional version. The retail version is like maybe two something, or you might get it on sale for one something. But they've come out with a better version now, but I'm not gonna buy it. You want me to wrap it or you want me to wear it out? You want me to wrap it or you want me to wear it out? I'll wear it out. Yeah.
I don't know.
It's up to you. Look, because if I'm gonna wrap it, then I'll curl it tighter. If I'm not gonna wrap it, then I'll make it straighter.
Yeah, curl it tighter.
Oh. All right, pros. So we are going to apply some frizz control to her hair. This is going to be a heat protectant as well as a glossifier. Helps to seal the cuticle, add shine to the hair, and it's still going to be very lightweight, so it doesn't make the hair heavy. Chin down for me. What can you do for the hair glue damage? Well, one, hair glue damage is more considered trauma style damage because that means that the hair glue probably ripped ripped the strands out with it as it was being removed. Or it can be a situation where the glue adhered to the hair and glue doesn't necessarily always come out of hair. It sometimes takes hair with it at the same time. So for a case like that, it's really just allowing the area to just repair itself. Um, Not to do the same behavior again, like applying more adhesive to that same area and then expecting something else to happen, like growth. You can use the Goddess Hair Repair Serum. That's an oil base, but if you plan on covering the area or, masking the area, then I'd probably say use our water-based serum. But the best answer to that is to not continue whatever behavior caused it, which is the glue. And it's not just hair glue that can do it. Wig glue or lace glue. Lace glue is even worse than hair glue. Hair glue is like a latex and it gets very pliable. If you perspire, it gets gooey. Lace glue does not get gooey until you apply some form of product to it that makes it gooey. So it literally stays. It just stands firm wherever it is. Tape, same thing. Lace tape, all one and the same. Hi. Just a reminder, you guys, our Elite Hair Care products are $10 today and tomorrow. So all of the products that you guys saw me using, the Frizz Control, the Goddess Polish, any one of our shampoos and conditioners, our treatments, all of them are $10 today and tomorrow. And then, of course, if you're a newbie, if you're new here and you're not a part of the Pro Squad, it's really easy to join. It's actually free to join. All you need to do is hit that subscribe button and then drop a fire emoji in the chat so we know that you're a newbie and we can welcome you to the squad. But I hope you guys are learning a lot while you're watching. Welcome, Kimberly. If you subscribe today, drop some fire emojis. I think it's Asia. It looks like Asia, just spelled a different way. Am I right? I want to know if I got that right. Is that Asia? I'm really, really wanting to know if I got that right. Welcome, AK. Okay, more like Aisha. Or Asia. What? I don't know. But welcome. Welcome. I'm just going to call you Miss Proctor. Welcome, Miss Proctor. Welcome, Chioma. So I just looked at my analytics yesterday. We've made it to 568,000 subscribers now. So I'm super proud. We're at 568. I'd love to get out of the fives, period, and hit the sixes. from Nigeria. I do lives often enough, yes. I'm definitely getting back into doing more lives. I like to do lives while I work because it's easier for me to teach. And then I drop content in between. I've been doing a lot of short form content. So a lot of that to come, more direct teaching, topic based. Welcome, Shakima. This flat iron I'm using, that's H2 Pro. It's an H2 Pro iron. I've been working on my silk process. I'm glad I'm able to watch yours. I see you use a flat iron instead of the barrel. Any particular reason? I mean, I feel like I can get the same results with the flat iron. It doesn't give off as much heat as the stove. I still have my stove, but do I use it? No, I'm just a hoarder and can't get rid of it. But honestly, it just kind of just depends. Like, definitely, I can't do this with every flat iron. Like, it's only specific irons that I can do this with. The flat iron is H2 Pro. It's in my Amazon store as well. So if you go to crystalsamazonstore.com, you can see all of the different hair tools. Yes, Star. I love both too. Wait, what was it? Would you put the hair in curlers afterwards? No. No. Of course, I love my EHC flat irons now. Come on now. How often do the curls get to stay in the hair, and when would you have splits in them? I don't know what that means. The curls, I'm going to be wrapping her. So really the purpose of the curl is to give her some more body, some more density, look of volume. But it's going to go straight because, or more relaxed of a curl because I'm going to be wrapping her, and that's how she's going to wear it out. All right, you want me to check about the trim? You want me to check, or you want to just wrap it? Sure. No. Let me see what we got. Yeah. Not that much. Okay. All right, so we're going to do a trim. Clean her ends up, and then we will wrap her. Is it hard, Mom? Does it feel wet? Oh. That's not gonna be hard, but I'm just saying, is it wet? I still have one, like, just one more spray, just to make it more firm. That's as firm as you need it. I don't go with that firm. It just didn't look that firm so far. Okay. What would you have done differently if she was wearing it out? I wouldn't have made it so tight. I would have just more say made it bone straight and then curled her after the fact. Or even if I did it this way, then I would wrap her with saran wrap or a processing cap to relax it even more. All right, so we're going to spray her with some Goddess polish because we are going to be wrapping her. The Goddess polish is nice and lightweight. It's a shine spray and a glossifier. For the wrap, it's really, really simple. I always just say you comb the hair down, just like that. Start by the ear, and you just think in your head, down and around. Just like that. Go to the back, down and around. To the side, down and around. If you notice, that's all you hear me saying. If you think that in your mind when you're doing it, your roadmap for you to do your wrap is going to be so simple. And then we're going to use some hairpins. Whenever you want to seal your wrap temporarily, push your pin. It'll look like this, but you're going to turn it down. I usually put one by each ear, unless needed anywhere else. Which is the two places that the wrap traditionally wants to drop, which is right by the ears. Do I do training classes? Yes, I do one-on-one. Sorry, Mama, you are all done. Well, you can just sit and spray you down a little bit. Oh, yes, sorry. I'm all in her business. I'm sorry. Don't fill that out for me. Have one of them days. You need vacation? Should go to Paris or something.
You know, I'm thinking about Alaska.
You better go actually tell me they got a site somewhere in another country so you can go under a dime and then turn it into a vacation. Huh? Come here. Y'all give me a second, please. Go sit down. Thank you, Mom. Sit in my. Thank you, dear. Have a good weekend. You can sit in my chair. Okay. Go straight down this hall. Let me show you. The door, I'm gonna leave this door open, and then when you come out of the bathroom, just close the bathroom door and close this. Okay. Thank you. To the right. Yep. Right here. So. Oh my gosh! I think you think he's doing it on purpose. We gotta talk. Yeah, he's doing it on purpose. That's called spite. You can't be mad at something you negotiated, though, Bird.
You did that. Yes, I know.
Girl.
But it's holding me off, though. I can't.
There has to be some form of ramification for that.
Well, they said that this, he can, he may be contempt, right? So, but anyway, I can.
Every time, but they say you ask for that money back.
Yeah, but you know, my bank was like, okay, well, I'm paying it. It's $15,000. I'm not paying that.
Exactly. No, he needed to do that.
And then he can say that.
Oh, absolutely not. I wouldn't. Because the only way you can get it back is to have his wages rise. That's more money. Yeah. Please. I love you. Love you too.
So take the other one and push it.
Okay. Just can you do me a favor when you get to the car? Text me and tell me what to do. Just
Okay.
tell me to push it so I can remember to actually do it.
Okay, all right. I'll see you.
You wearing it out or you want to wear it back?
Oh,
Out. You got a hot date?
no, I just gotta make a few stops on the way home.
She got a date, y'all. She just don't want to tell y'all. We're just playing, y'all. Don't listen to me, please.
I date with a little person.
Oh, your grandbabies? You sound like
Yeah.
my mom. Oh my god.
He started walking last week in the morning.
That's so funny. Yep, this is my last client for today, baby.
Yeah, I didn't know this time, but their hair braid appointment for 5
What?
o'clock.
Yeah, I know. Yes, thank you. I'm at 568,000. And that is not from me hiring and influencers to push people to my channel. That's from just me, and me grinding and being my authentic, retarded, and crazy ADHD self. You see what I'm saying? Like, you gotta tell the joke on yourself before you let everybody else tell the joke on you. So, that came from not me showing my chest, my booty, my none of that. That just came from Crystal just being her and just giving y'all the information for the free 99. So God is so good. So I am working to get out of the 6s, out of the 5s. I'd like to be in the 6s really soon. So my content game is definitely getting stepped up. YouTube has definitely changed a lot of its parameters. And I just make sure that I stay within their scope of okayness, because YouTube does actually pay my bills. I have some vlogs that I have to post on my other channel. Well, they're already uploaded. I just need to make them live. So if you're not already following me on my personal channel, which is Crystal Williams Online, please go search for that channel called Crystal Williams Online. Subscribe to that channel. I need to get out of the 13,000s on that channel. I am only 200 subscribers away on that channel to being 14,000 subscribers. So if you have not already subscribed to that channel, if you are watching me right now, if 200 of you go to Crystal Williams Online, out of the 500 of you that's watching right now, only 200 of you are needed to get me to 14,000 subscribers. Please and thank you. It's free. I promise you, there's no telemarketing scam calls that come from you just hitting the subscribe button. Go ahead and subscribe for your girl. Get me to 14,000 over there. If everybody, please stop what you're doing. Jump over to that channel real quick. Hit the subscribe button. Jump back over here. And then put a fire emoji in the chat that you subscribed. It's free. And that channel got my personal life. I'm more on my personal life over there. Now, my personal life is on my Instagram. So if you're not following me on Instagram, you got to do that too.
You on TikTok too?
I'm on TikTok too. Miss Crystal Williams on TikTok. Oh, you said, and why should you do that? You sound like a window shopper. You sound like one of the haters. Thank you, Tamika. So what's in it for you? You watching right now. Me. All of me. If you were on my live yesterday, I sang the Oscar Mayer Wiener song. So you get a lot of me. Pack was like, we ain't having that. Thank you, Star. Star knows my Instagram is festive, honey. My Instagram stay festive.
How was your vacation?
It was great. I got everybody going to Jamaica now.
And how was the Airbnb?
It was alright. My next trip to Jamaica, we're gonna stay at a resort. Just because Andy, that was his first trip to Jamaica, so the Airbnb thing was more, like a family experience. But when the kids go, we cannot afford to buy food for them because they're just super duper expensive and they eat a lot. And there's a lot of activities at the resorts for them where they don't even have to leave the property.
Yeah.
And they can be free.
They have all day entertainment.
Yep, they can be free. So we're gonna stay at a resort when the kids go. They can order room service at whatever time of night. Like they literally were ordering room service every night.
Stay at the pool.
Well, they had like lazy rivers and the resorts in Jamaica are nice. They're really nice. Well, let me say it the right way. Some of the resorts in Jamaica are nice.
Yeah, my parents always stay at the Rios. That's where we go to.
Tamika said that song was fire. Thank you, Tamika.
And yeah, the Rio is good.
The Rio?
Yeah.
Yeah, Rio's nice. But some of a part of the Rio is adult only.
Yeah.
So I have to stay at one that can have kids, like the Hyatt. You can have kids.
Well, the Negril one, there's
I ain't staying at I am not staying at no resort in the Grill One Road with nothing to do.
I didn't drive now.
And I don't like staying anywhere that it requires us to take a 2-hour ride back to the airport. I like to be able to say, okay, our flight is at 1. We leaving the house at 11.
So our family's from Montego Bay side, but his family's from Westmoreland side.
That's far out there in the bushes too. Congrats.
So, yeah.
I always stay. We stayed in Ochi one time, but we ended up getting an Airbnb in Montego Bay the day before, just because we did not want to have to take that drive.
Yeah. So if we're going to see my side of the family, then we're in Montego Bay. Because it's have to do his side, and we're down. That's where we're in.
That's how that feels to get to the Montego Bay airport and still gotta travel 2 hours. That sucks.
I slept. Then I got motion sickness from all the turns and the
yes.
bumps and the dodging people in traffic and cars.
Thank you, Miss Proctor, for going to subscribe to my channel. For those of you that don't know, I need to get to 14,000 subscribers on my personal channel. I can do that if all 500 of you would go hit the subscribe button. It's Crystal Williams Online. It's free. It's free.
Yes, last time I booked my parents, she goes, "Did you ever book us for the adult only one in Montego Bay?" I says, "No, I just booked."
Oh, wow. Thank you. Once you guys subscribe, just give me some fire emojis so I can shout you out, please. I am so appreciative of you guys doing so. Thank you, Miss Proctor. Miss Proctor. Miss Proctor. Thank you, Kira. Thank you, Just June. You guys are awesome sauce. Thank you. Hey, Crystal. Hey, Tisha. Thank you, Vendere. I'm going to call you Michael. The channel is Crystal Williams Online. Crystal Williams Online. Okay, Ms. Proctor. Thank you, Janelle. Thank you, Star. All right, folks. So we are done curling. Just gonna go ahead and comb her out. So she actually likes that roller set look, but she doesn't like the roller set dryer. I usually have to I usually force it and just say, I'm going to roller set you. She don't really complain. She just let me do it. And in her mind, she's like, I really should have said something. I know my clients because I know her temperament. In her mind, she's like, I really should have said something. So I can read her mind when she comes. I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to roller set her. She wants to be out in the streets today. The streets are calling.
That's right. So I can stay home tomorrow.
Take them days off when kids can drive me nuts. School about to start.
Ooh, yeah. A couple more weeks.
You already started planning?
No. I have anxiety thinking about it.
Miss Gordon. Miss Gordon.
Miss Jackie. Oh my God.
So they call you Miss Jackie?
Yes. Like, stop calling my name for a minute.
Kasim is mom. If I don't answer Kasim, it's mommy. Mom. Then it turns into mom. Because he hears the kids call the girls and Christian, they call me mom.
Yeah.
So now if I don't answer him, he calls me mom.
Oh yeah, that one hasn't figured out how to say it, so he stays in the back of his seat yesterday yelling at me. It's cracker. And so I give him a cracker. Then I gave him his cup of milk, he finished it. And I'm like, what is he whining about now? He has his cup hanging out of his car, he's for me to take it back from him. I'm like,
Kasim does the cocomelon cry.
I cannot.
And he calls everything cocomelon. So we have to actually turn it on, and then we'll turn the TV on, and we're like, which one is it? And then he'll go pick, and he's like talking about Miss Rachel or something.
Yeah, he gets Miss Rachel.
He actually learned sign language because of Miss Rachel. And his school teaches him sign language too.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. She is good to go.
Woo, conditioner.
Oh, yes. Bio.
Yeah.
I don't have any bags for them.
That's okay.
I'm going to put it in your purse. I need to grab some bags. Ooh. Thank you, Jesus. My day is over.
That's how you subscribe.
They don't even understand. My day is done. Oh my gosh. Oh my
Saturday
gosh.
getting crazy Orlando.
Listen.
So I got him all afternoon because her braiding session's gonna be forever.
I do that during the week when they're not tapping. Hold that for me.
Huh? No.
You'll tap it here.
Because sometimes I think I'm late at night too. Oh.
And then just fold that up.
Where's your water? No. Have a good weekend.
You
We'll
too.
see you.
Thank you.
for the entertainment.
Absolutely. That's my job. See you later, Mama. Okay, pros, your girl is done. Your girl is done. Ow. Whew. Am I excited? All right, so let's sweep. Get all this hair out of here. And then we are on our way home. So you guys, don't forget the $10 sale ends tomorrow on all of our Elite Hair Care products. If you haven't already grabbed some of our Radiant Glow Body Gloss and Glaze, which is available on MissCrystalWilliams.com. Our Dark Spot Corrector soaps are also available on MissCrystalWilliams.com. You guys not call those the Jamaica soap because they're just big. But they really help with the skin. So if you got those dark spots, yeah. And then of course, no code is needed for the $10 sale. and all of the products are $10, excluding the bundle kits and the starter kits. But if there's a bundle kit that you want, you can actually make the bundle kit yourself by simply adding those same products to your cart individually. And now you've purchased the bundle kit. And you saved yourself a couple dollars. Yay! Anyway, I'm about to go get baby C. He was getting his hair did. If you were on my Instagram, then you got to see my after hours process at home. Hey, sometimes I don't even know how I do it. I run a manufacturing company. I'm still an active cosmetologist who actually still works in the salon 2 days a week, sometimes 3. I'm a mom of 4. And the youngest one being almost 2, the oldest being almost 18. And I still survive. I will survive. I will survive. Okay. Anyway, I'm located in Orlando, Florida. He loves to dance, yes. All right, pros, I love you guys so much. Thank you guys to everyone who went and subscribed to the Miss Crystal Williams channel. Thank you guys to everyone who has followed me on Instagram. Thank you for everyone who shopped the sale. Thank you for everyone who's a newbie who just joined the channel today. I love you all. I thank you guys so much for all of your support, all your love. You guys are my family, like in real life. You know what I mean? Like I literally have made friends from my YouTube channel, and it just is awesome. So I'm glad you guys were able to join me. Go enjoy the rest of your weekend. I am going to go and relax. I'm actually going to go get something to eat. I need food. I had a sandwich this morning, but it's almost 2 o'clock now, so it's definitely time to go eat. Okay, Miss Kimberly, I'll see you when you make your appointments. All right, pros, love you guys. Bye. Go shop the sale.